Hi guys, it's Denny from Inspired by Nana. I just finished this cute little journal and it's pretty much eclectic. If you're familiar with my videos or my journals, I start off one style and then I just end up doing whatever. So I'm just saying it's eclectic. But I absolutely love the cover. It's it's got wonderful texture to it, the feel. Fabric covered, but it's a hard spine. I covered a hard spine. Corner protectors. This was a Christmas card. I cut it out, put that image, and it's got the stuff over top of it. So there's going to be a little glare. It's an open spine. And then that just continues on to the back. The corner protectors on the back are just on these two corners here. These two. And then here, I did have a closure, but I didn't like it because I thought, it's beautiful. I don't want to cover it up with a closure. So, and here's the top. Real quick, it is 8.75 by 5.75 and with a 2 1/4 inch spine. It's squishy, it's floppy, and when you open it up, it's meant for journaling. It lies completely flat. That's what I love about these open spines. But I love the fabric so much I didn't put pockets. So no pockets, but I just love how it, I don't know, I just loved it. I had fun doing this one. It's different. Did I say 162 pages front and back? A lot of sewing. Like I said, a lot of writing space, but there's also little pockets in that. Here's a pocket here and behind here, and you can slide something in bigger, larger this way. And then pockets here, and I love how the little ribbon hangs off the side. Writing space. Vintage children's book page. I just thought that was beautiful, the colors. The next page, not so much, but I figured someone could cover it if they didn't like it. And then here, this flips open with 2 pockets with just some little tags. I used a lot of like Tim Holtz tags, but then I made tags as well. And then this is like Stamperia here. And little tags here. I figured you could put whatever ribbon or whatever through it. And then more writing space and sewing. And then I just thought this little chair was cute. Lots of journal cards that I made to write on, and little pocket on the card. And then this opens up. At first, I inked around that, but you'll see I had glued that down. Don't know what I was thinking, and I'm like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose. I love this scalloped paper, the edge. I only found one piece at a thrift store. Just a little pocket here, but it's got a wonderful texture, and you could write all on here. There's just another tag with some coffee stained paper. Everything for the most part is inked. This is coffee stained. Little tuck here with another card that I made. And writing space. That breeze through the window. It is so cool today. This is an original, and you can actually read it, but it's very, very delicate. It's January 18th, 1888. Looks like from Gertie. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the colors. So this is part of an envelope I printed on, and then I just glued it down. And then the books. Like I said, I mean, it's eclectic. Whatever I like doing that day is what I did. This paper here, I got it at the thrift store, and it was already just kind of colored itself, like patinaed a little bit, but it's real thin. I love the way it sounds. Here's some vellum that I printed on. A little teacup. Where the sewing. This is my favorite image. And instead of hanging beads and stuff, because I have a cute little box that I'm going to put it in. If I would have hung beads and stuff, it wouldn't have fit because it fits like a glove. I mean, it's perfect. And the boxes, it's going to be a pretty little box you can like store it in even. when you're done using it. Here's that thin paper again. And then there's Christian sayings all throughout. The sweetest of a friend, the sweetness of a friend, Proverbs. So you'll see like little stickers and that throughout with Bible verses and that on it. Here's another card that I made with another little pocket there. And then on here, it's got this little, it says wish. And then you can use the pocket. It's like I said, it lies flat, so you can actually use the envelope. I just wanted to put it out here though, because I thought it was pretty. And here's just a lace pocket with some things in it. Another little pocket. I don't have every single pocket completely filled because I always include stuff. Plus I wanted to leave room, and I love how if I kept adding, it would have stuck up and it just wouldn't have looked as pretty. Here's a vintage hymnal page, and I thought it looked good with this little tag that I made, little journal card. And then it has this cute, it's an actual earring. So I thought that was pretty. One of them's missing. I don't wear earrings, but I got it at the thrift store. It's the neatest place. It's in Lexington. It's called the Lex Center for Creative Arts or something. It's a thrift store, but it's nothing but like art supplies and journal, every kind of hobby you could think of. Here's another little Bible verse down here. And then this just flips open and you can write on it. It's real stiff. So I thought this was pretty. I did that this morning. As you can tell, I'm still covered in ink. I go crazy with the ink. To me, it's just kind of finishes it off. And then this over here folds down, and then you could write on it. More sewing. Kind of crazy sewing. I did just different. And you'll see how it's put together. See, there's the seam, the ribbon that I have. I don't know what you call that. If it's real, it's bolt. It's thick. I'm just going to quit talking now. I'm stumbling over my words. Here's another little pocket here with some goodies in it. And here's more here. And I thought that was pretty. I kind of put things off the page this time. And then here is another little charm, and it says something on it. Can't tell how close. I've got a different setup. It's the same camera and all that, but I've got it in at a different angle this time. But this opens up, and there's a journaling card in there. Well, just a poem. Love the book, the vellum. There's more of that really thin paper. And then this folds out. I just had a lot of fun with this one. It's not my typical. I mean, there's some elements in here that's kind of my typical, but I like kind of doing something a little different every now and then. You know, I don't want to get burned out. I just hung things off the page like this. I put a brad in it, but for some reason I had glued it down. So I'm like, well, I already glued it, but I still stuck a brad. I thought it was cute. A large pocket here. And a little tag over here. And I did all this. I thought that was pretty. I was going to make it a big journaling card, and I'm like, it's perfect size for a pocket. Another pocket there. Here's some old tracing paper. It's like starting to turn colors. And then here's the center of the second signature. There's 3 signatures. And here, now this, I was going to glue that down, and I thought, well, I don't really want to, because if somebody wants to, like, add a page, add something to it, they can glue it down and turn it into a pocket. This, isn't this I love this. So sheer. But just untie it, and then I sewed down, and then added the little rose gold corner protectors, and it's like a little booklet in here that you could write on. But I went ahead and just glued it down. I thought it was different. And then you just tie it. And I'm going to start fumbling around. But I hope everybody's having a nice day. Today was the first day that the weather is actually not scorching hot. Little frame here, and it opens up, and you can write on it and write behind it. And then here's a pocket. God does not comfort us to make us comfortable, but to make us comforters. I thought that was pretty. It's not a Bible verse, but a little tab here. Oh, I gotta glue that down. I thought I already did. And then this flips open for writing space. And then these here. Like I said, I like things sticking off the page this time. Like that's all sticking off. And then there's a Bible verse there. And I'll glue that other piece. And then here's or that vellum. Mother is a word called love. So it's a mother's love poem. And here's some old vintage, like ledger paper, I guess. And here's more of those little tags. And then here's the third signature. And it's still lying flat, so it'd be really easy to journal in. Here's more little cards. Oh, these open too. So you can write a little note in there. And then I put one on here as well. And then this opens up to just write in it, or you could glue it shut. But I didn't figure, here's an envelope and another envelope, so. And then here's another little card. I sewed around some of them I didn't. I love this. It's so simple but so cute. Open it and there's a little, looks like a little hedgehog. And then these two just open up and just for little notes. And I just have those stuck back in here. Now this is loose and this lifts up, and then you can lift this up and write a note and then put it back down, and this just kind of holds it down a little bit. And I have this holding it down as well. I mean, it still flops around a little bit, but that does help secure it more. Here's two more of those little off the page pockets. Oh, on this one, I have like a little bead and a little charm that says love. I just love printing on vellum now. It will be in every journal I make from now on. I just love how it looks. These fold up to write in. Like that. And then this one I just sewed around, and then I just glued it in the middle, so it's a little tuck spot with some little stickers and things. Tuck anything behind it. I just thought that was pretty. I pretty much just made it with scraps that was on my desk I was picking up. This is my favorite signature, the center of it. I love how that turned out. Here's another little pocket. But then you can write all back here, right here. Lots of writing space. And here's another little card. I didn't ink around the back of that. I'll have to do that. It just looks odd to me now. And then here, this one I didn't glue down, so it moves. And then here's more little pockets, and it's got the little tiny things. And then these lift up to write on as well. Like I said, I just have fun with this one. It'll be listed in my Etsy by the time this video downloads. Like I said, this is all, like, I didn't do that, so it's pretty old. And then on this side, it's got the books again. And then more sewing and writing space. And then this one just opens up. And then just different papers over here. And then there's also a pocket back behind it. And then you just tie it. Excuse me, my mouth is so dry. And then here's the back. And again, I didn't put no pockets because, I mean, it feels wonderful. I love it. And then there's the back again. All right, she's going to be in my Etsy shop by the time this gets aired. And that's it. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll see you later. Bye.